Field Gamer here, and today we are doing part 11 of What If Deku was Leon S. Kennedy. So, yes! It's been a while, but we're back, baby. Anyways, ready? Y'all ready for part 11? Let's do this! Last time when we last left off, of course, everything happened, not as canon, but as the last episode, as I said. Toga pretty much was able to pass the UA exam, even though mostly due to her training with her fiancés, basically both Aora and Izuku, or Leon. Basically, because of those two helped, she was able to pass. But, of course, she was also able to do something very incredible during the exam, which I will say very much later. So, anyways, let's continue. So we get to the next day. Next day, where Izuku is called, like, an alarm. I don't know. I just did a random sound that I just thought of. But anyways, please, yes. Anyways, he gets called, and Izuku looks at the phone saying, "What the?" And it says, "Mr. President." And I'm like, "Oh!" And he instantly wakes up and he answers the call saying, "Yes, Mr. President." With the president saying, "Izuku, Leon, we're gonna need your help here. I'm sorry for taking away some of your special time with your family, but it's business." With Izuku pretty much saying that, hearing the voice, how serious he was, with Izuku instantly his working, the switch for working is instantly she's like, "Yes, sir, I understand. I'll be there in a few minutes to send a helicopter and pretty much the president says at the same location. Yes, I understand. I will go send a helicopter your direction. And don't worry, I already told the people from Japan, the Japanese government. And they know. They don't know who, but they do know. They do know it's of most importance, not just for us. Of course, Izuku understands. With then pretty much going up and... Oh, fuck, I forgot. There's this something I forgot, but never mind, let's continue. I'll try to remember as we go on, but anyways, of course, Izuku gets up with, of course, the two beautiful ladies are confused, of course, woken up by that, with both Toga and Aora look at Izuku saying, "Izuku? Izuku, where are you going?" Oh, sorry, wait. With then, of course, pretty much, Aora asks if Izuku's okay, with Izuku saying, "Yes, it's just work. I've been called upon by the President of the U.S." With, of course, him getting ready and then instantly going to get his jacket. With instantly Aora saying, "Can I come?" With Izuku saying, "Sorry, no." With her saying, "Why?" Of course, acting a bit of like a child, like that wasn't able to get something. With Izuku saying, remember what you promised?" With Aora saying, fine, meanie. With, of course, Toga saying, "Oh, so what are you going to be doing?" With Izuku saying, "Toga, With Toga saying, yes, I forgot, sorry. Everything's confident, I forgot the word, but basically, it's top secret, and no one can know unless the person or the group, depending on the situation." With basically Izuku saying, but I promise to you both that I will come back, okay? And I will try to make it up to both of you. Of course, he kisses both of them on the lips, with pretty much Toga saying, "What about a date?" With Aora saying, "Ooh, I like that, yeah. That sounds fun." With Izuku saying, "Okay then." After, of course, he chuckles a bit and just says, "Of course, I promise. We'll go on a date after everything, okay? But right now, take care of our daughter first." And pretty much they all look at the couch as Aerie sleeping at a couch next to Sherry, with Elijah just pretty much for some reason is on the ceiling somehow, with you saying, "What did we do last night?" With AR saying, I think that's my fault by accident. Izuku saying, why? Izuku saying, with AR just chuckling saying, I'm a lightweight. Simple words with Izuku just saying, oh, I understand now. Hope he doesn't. You may want to get him some, some medicine for the headache. And maybe help him get it down from the ceiling too. With of course AR instantly just does that quickly and puts him softly on the other couch. With then of course instantly Izuku just goes and pretty much goes to the motorcycle. With then a guy being there and just looks at it with Izuku saying, may I help you? With the guy turned around and just says, oh no nothing. It's just with the man just looks at it saying, it's a really nice bike though. Izuku saying, oh, thanks. It's from my dad. As a birthday gift after passing my driver's license for my motorcycle. With the guy saying, oh, you only went for the motorcycle? Izuku saying, no, not really. For both, really. For both car and motorcycle. But I like motorcycles more, really. With the guy saying, anyways, where'd you get it? Izuku saying, America. With the guy saying, oh, wait, you're from America? With Izuku shaking his head, saying, well, I was raised there. But I was born here in Japan. The guy saying, oh, so that's why you can speak well Japanese. I was about to say, I didn't know Americans were not, what was the word? Not like, can speak well in their native tongue, you know what I mean? Because some people still have that certain accent when they say something and the pronunciation kind of like, has a different meaning when they try to say it. So yeah, that's what I meant. If you guys got offended by that, sorry if you did, but that's not what I meant. But anyways, the guy saying, yeah, it's understandable what you mean. But anyways, I need to go to work, so excuse me. Well, the guy saying, oh, no problem. Have a great day. And thanks for the bike. Oh, before you go, but how much did it cost? Izuku saying, it was customized, and I didn't ask my dad, actually. I think I should ask him after I come back home. I'll let you know after, if you even show up. The guy's saying, yeah, sure. With Izuku saying, what's your name? With, of course, the guy, wait, sorry, wait, hold up. With, of course, then, the guy says, oh, I, Izuku saying, do you remember your name? With the man saying, yeah, I do, which is instantly he changes saying, oh, he doesn't want to say anything, don't worry about it, it's all fine. With, of course, Izuku, shocked and confused, with instantly the man saying, so sorry, it's just that, you know, person, with Izuku saying, oh, you have the identity disorder thing. I forgot what it was called. You know, like when you have multiple identities. So basically, like that, with instantly Izuku saying, "Oh," with Izuku saying, "Oh, okay, I understand. Don't worry about it. It's cool. I actually have a few friends that have that too, and it's really intriguing, really, to see different perspectives." With the guy saying, "Yeah, sorry about that." With Izuku saying, "No problem. It's fine. Like I said before, I have couple of friends like that too over there in America. It's really cool." And besides, I think it's intriguing about sharing almost like sharing a consciousness. It's kind of intriguing, really. But the way to get it is not the best, you know. So I really feel sorry for those that went through something like that. But still, I hope they feel they're doing better though. With the guy, of course, saying, oh, thanks, I guess. Of course, he's saying, no problem. Anyways, have a great day. Uh, with the guy saying, just call me twice. With Izuku saying, oh, okay, twice. Have a great day. With, of course, him saying, what's yours? With Izuku saying, oh, sorry. How rude of me not to introduce myself. Just call me Leon. It's fine. With, of course, they both shake hands. With Twice saying, well, Leon, I hope you take care. And be careful. With Leon saying, you too, Twice. Take care. With basically, Instantly, of course, Izuku rides off, with Toya saying, huh, he seems like a cool guy, with the voice in his head saying, why, of course, he's the best. Why don't we just kill him? With, of course, the rational part of him saying, no, literally, we just met him and he was a nice guy. With the crazy voice saying, but he has a nice bike. We can have a nice ride when we go to work. With my man saying, look, I like the bike, but I'm not that desperate for a ride, okay? So calm yourself. Of course, he's just like talking towards himself, like nothing else. With then pretty much, when, Shigaraki pretty much walks up to him saying, what are you doing? Why are you so late? With Toy saying, Shigaraki, sorry, I was just admiring a bike, and instantly Shigaraki grabbed the neck of Twice, saying, excuses. Hurry up. We need our plan to work. For Master's plan to work faster. If we stay here talking all day, we're losing precious time. Oh god, that voice hurts just doing. I hope I sound like Shigaraki. If I don't, then I'm sorry. I tried my best. I'm real sorry. But anyways. Well, then, of course... Twice. Yeah, sorry. I'll be there right now. Of course, that's where they go. Izuku pretty much gets taken, and pretty much there, and yada yada yada, stuff like that. Helicopter taken to the U.S., to the airport first, like, yeah, you get the idea. I don't know any of these secret agent stuff, so I'm just guessing. So yeah. Anyways, of course, Izuku just... Sorry. Oh god, I should start calling him Leon, because for some reason I thought I was just doing a different what if, but no. Oh god. But anyways, Leon has now was inside the White House with Izuku. God, I need to stop. Anyway, screw it. I'm just gonna... Knew it, screw it. Anyways, Izuku / Leon, whatever, pretty much is sitting and waiting for the president, with the president walking out with 3 people behind him. With Izuku saying, I forgot the woman's name. I forgot the woman's name that I gave when Aora was trying to go after her. I forgot her name, but basically it's the one that Izuku is working with. So yeah, basically her. I forgot her name, but basically yeah, it's her, with 2 other people. With Izuku saying, hey, what's going on? With, of course, the man says, so, you must be Leon Kennedy. One of the best agents, I suppose, I heard about. With Izuku just chuckling, saying, I hope you got a few words in there. Is that all they talked about? With the president just trying to, like, look serious, and of course, a little bit. Not trying to chuckle, he was just trying to be professional. With Izuku understood, saying, oh, okay, sorry, sir, but yes, I am Leon Scott Kennedy. With, of course, the man says, okay, good, now, you must be going on a mission, and you're gonna lead this group. With Izuku saying, sorry, but lead, I have to, if it's leading, that's not my strongest suit, really. I'm more of someone that follows orders, really. I'm not used to leading. Izuku just says, and of course the president knew, and of course, with the president saying, Leon, you must understand that this mission is of utmost priority. With, of course, the woman and the other person came up, and pretty much the person got, like, the projection ready, like, pretty much pulled down a white screen and a projection and showed everything on it. With pretty much the woman that Izuku works with saying, so, Leon, you have to understand that the reason why you are called for this mission is and lead is because you're the most experienced in this. You mean like outbreaks of genetically altered people? With the woman saying, yes, that's one of the reasons. Not just that, but because you're able to handle how much is happening. And not just that, it's slowly starting in India. I remember this in one Resident Evil movie. I don't remember if it was a movie or a show. Like it's like I don't remember. It's like It's like the Revelations. There it is. Basically, Revelations, where Jack's daughter was taken. Basically that. So yeah, it's the Indian thing. I forgot, but basically, a monster in India about like the same thing that happened in that, like basically that. If you guys remember that, it's basically gonna go like that. I don't remember all of it because I haven't watched it in a long time. So if I get the details wrong, please correct me. So yeah. But anyways, yeah. Basically, he pretty much she told Izuku that they got a call from a source. They don't know who because it's not told, but they called itself the Red Cross. With Izuku saying the Red Cross, Red Cross. Why do I feel like? And before he even could think of anything else, instantly the woman says, "But besides that, here are the information files, everything here, like showing like that some, like information that there was like something recording, like someone was recording, uh, someone doing experiments on a human being, and like a doctor. It looked like someone like from a pharmacy, like a doctor basically trying to do the medicine and stuff." With you saying, is there a spine umbrella trying to get them out? With, of course, the woman saying, no, not really. There would be a reason. The only way that could happen is if the person was of a high position, someone in the high count, maybe if in the high council. That would be the only way they have any other gadgets with them besides their regular like the old models before anything could happen, because because if you work there, all your belongings are taken to a special place, and the only people that have their items are CEO or near like the top people on the chair system, or like people that are a high position. But anyways, with Izuku saying, okay, so that cuts it out, so it must not be them. With then, of course, saying, yes, that's one. But something else. With Izuku saying, huh? And then they see someone else. Of course, uh, instantly in the reflection, they see. No one else noticed this, but Isuku saw this, but it was a guy that looked like a journalist. With Isuku saying, hold up, stop. And pretty much everyone stopped and saying, huh? What? Izuku saying, reverse a little by 3 seconds. Of course, they reversed the video instantly, and Izuku says, there. Everyone was confused, and then they noticed, with Izuku going up to the screen and pointing at the little shattered glass that had a slight reflection, seeing like a pass where it says like reporter or something like that, And basically, Izuku says, that person is the Red Cross, the one that showed us this information. But we just need to figure out where this badge right here is from. With the president just smiling, saying, you never cease to amaze me, Leon. Always figuring out the smallest details that can actually help us. Huh. And just smiled, with the other person just looking at Leon and just angry, annoyed. Of course, but no one was able to figure it out because its external look didn't even look like anything. With you saying, it's nothing really. It's just I need to keep an eye out for things. It's my job, really. With then, of course, pretty much with Izuku just saying, but besides that, you may continue it. Of course, they continue the video, and it shows like the experimentation and like the one of the engineering worms there, and it's like Izuku's like, dear God. Everyone, of course, still shocked, even though they already saw it once. With, of course, the president saying, by God, why do we humans try to play God every time we find something plausible? He's saying, Mr. President, I think you may know one of the few reasons why. With the president saying, yes, power and greed, control, one of the few reasons. Izuku saying, yeah, that's one of them, but mostly greed, I would say. Knowledge, greed for knowledge also may be one of them too. With then, of course, Izuku saying, but anyways, at least now we know what they're doing. But in India, huh? Where could that be? Somewhere in India, we see a woman with a red jacket. Basically, y'all know where this is going. I just forgot most of it. Like I said before, if I get it wrong, I am sorry. But anyways, let's continue. With then instantly, of course, Claire Redfield is, of course, getting her stuff from the airport and just walking off. With then she goes near two people. One that's a girl and a woman that looks like she's somewhere in her 30s. I don't remember, by the way. It's just, I don't remember really. I have bad memory. But anyway, let's continue. So, of course, Izuku just... Oh, why am I doing? I meant to say Claire. It's Claire, damn it. Why did I say Izuku for some reason? It's Claire. Duh. Anyways, Claire, of course, just looks at them with smiles and just says, anyways, let's get going. But then, of course, she wears a badge and that says that she's a reporter. And then, of course, she meets up with a doctor, saying, so, doctor, I would like to ask, and pretty much like she's recording the interview and saying, what are you doing? What do you do in this field of work besides just helping people with medicines and everything? With, of course, the doctor says, well, Miss Redfield, I would say that in this line of work, we try to help people with, like, basically of how all the doctors and stuff, but then he says, but I also thought of a positive way to help them. This may be one of the riskiest things that I may do in my line of work, but I was thinking of maybe trying to cure people from the disease that what happened at Raccoon City. With her shocked, saying, oh, and may I ask what you may be thinking of doing? With the man saying, well, this is a hypothesis, but I think we can try to reverse and engineer the virus into something that can help people. They can try to become, like, if it works, maybe we can cure cancer, we can cure any other disease that you can think possible. Of course, it may be a risk, a ginormous risk, but it is plausible. But to be honest, I wouldn't do it because I don't want to take that risk. It's more of an idea, really, than than more of a theory. But of course, I will never work on what may be an idea. It may be selfish, but also I need to actually worry about what I do because it may affect others. With, of course, um, Claire. It took me a while there to remember that I'm not talking about Izuku, but anyways. Basically, Claire saying, I see what you're saying, but you have to remember that the reason why the outbreak in Raccoon City happened was because, with the man saying, yes, because they were foolish and of course, they were also not careful with anything. and pretty much about stuff like that. And they just talked about the medicines and like theories that could work if the virus never act like the virus is like like the little medicine that actually made the virus turn was actually helpful in medicine, and how theoretically could change everyone's um sorry sorry again, basically like change people's DNA, and pretty much it like cure people's cancers and sicknesses like that actually went genetically had like through their ancestors and stuff like that. So basically, yeah, like that. And of course, the conference ends with, of course, the doctor saying, I kind of remember this one specific part with the doctor that Red Claire, that Claire had with him, and pretty much the doctor like showed like the information about like the T. I think it was the T or C virus. I do not remember. Maybe the Nemesis virus, but it's one of those three. I don't remember correctly, but basically, yeah, it pretty much shows one of the three viruses that actually did the started the pandemic on, of course, Raccoon City. So basically, yeah, and of course she was shocked. Saying, Doctor, you must know that. With of course him saying this is just the information. It's not the actual sample of it. But if I, but and pretty much looks at this and pretty much like shows like a piece of paper of to her saying like, but I changed the code. I changed some of the things on the medicine on the virus to change its outlook. Instead of destroying cells, I made it to regrow, but also alter them slightly to where they can become immune. You know? With, of course, she understands, but saying, but I understand why you're doing this, but you have to understand that. The doctor saying, yes, it's risk. This is even illegal, if I may say. But I'm just thankful I don't have the actual sample, actually. By the way, did I actually explain that this is not the same doctor from the actual game or whatever, the movie or whatever? But yeah, it's not the same doctor. With, of course, um, Claire says, mm-hmm, yes, it's different, but you must understand that you're not with the doctor saying, I'm not creating. I'm not recreating the same sample, actually. I'm altering a few details to see what happens. I'm just gonna use a simple drop of blood for what happens. If it works, it is a new age of medicine to help people, to cure people. Yes, people may have quirks to heal things physically and stuff like that, but they cannot cure symptoms. Like some traumas, for example, that can't be reversible. Yes, of course, that is understandable. But the mental scarring that cancer leaves, bronchitis, every other sickness and illness, there's a possibility to end that and to bring humans to a new age of medicine and peace. With Claire saying, but that's a huge. Are you willing to take that risk? Doctor saying, that I do not know. That I kept thinking to myself that if it works, and that's a ginormous if, then there's a chance for humanity to still stand. With, of course, Claire saying, either way, I should go. Good luck on whatever you're doing. Really. I just hope we don't have a repeat on what happened on Raccoon City. That was not the best sight to see. The doctor confused, and of course, the doctor didn't know that she's one of the survivors. Of course, Claire walks out with then pretty much bumping into someone. With Claire saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just on my way out with the doctor, with the person saying, oh, no, no, no. No, young miss, it's okay. Don't worry about it." With pretty much someone which looks like another doctor, and let's just say it's the same doctor from the place that I was talking about. With then pretty much, uh, what was I gonna say again? I forgot what it was. Same doctor from Canon, pretty much, from Resident Evil, that is, basically, said that, oh, you must be Claire Redfield. Can I talk to you in private? So basically, let's just say, to push it a bit quicker, basically, same thing as Canon happens. They pretty much talk, he pretty much talk about the medicine, and the same thing that the doctor said, but of course, Claire says, does the doctor know about this? With the man saying, no, he does not, and he should not. With her saying, well then, I'm gonna take my leave. Of course, um, without her knowing, the doctor pretty much injected it to someone that was not well known, and pretty much it was a nobody. And same thing as Canon happened, with the police kind of shocked and scared of what's happening. With the only person that was fast enough to react was Claire. With most of the zombies that were in the room, of course, some of them were still somewhere else. With her saying, "Call the army, call anyone right now. That something's happening here in India." I don't remember if it was actually in India, but please remember, I had not watched it in a long time. But anyways, yes. Of course, the police officers listened to her because she's the one that was mostly calm and looked like she had the most experience about this. So basically, they did not judge her, and pretty much they followed her instructions, and they were pretty much able to help some sad, of course, some citizens to escape. Sadly, not all of them were able to seem to have the same luck. Some people were bitten. They were turning. And before they could turn, Red Claire just kept saying, sorry about this, but at least you'll die with your humanity intact. Of course, she shoots them, with some of the police officers wondering why she's doing this. But then, of course, they saw the bite marks and they understood. But then, of course, part of them still can't accept this, that someone else is killing someone else, you know? And, of course, Claire says that she doesn't like doing it. She's never liked to make the big decisions, but she's forced to do it. And, of course, she says, there's a reason why I survived the incident of Raccoon City. Because I had to make tough decisions. And I'm not the only one that had to. Of course, she walks off with, of course, the two friends that Claire was with were safe. And pretty much were, of course, out of the airport. But, of course, there was a barricade around the whole entire airport. Just to make sure that everyone stays still and, no one escapes, basically. Until everything is solved. With then a helicopter appearing with a group of people. Some of them were calm, with others looked one half of the group looked extremely calm and diligent, with the other half looks extremely cocky. One guy has his gun on the back of his head, and pretty much he's hanging his arms on it. Basically, that's what one guy's doing. The other two are just are ready for anything to happen. With then instantly, the other the half that was calm and steady, pretty much just stands there and waits. With the other one just talk with each other, nothing's happening. This is an everyday occurrence. Everything's normal. Not a pandemic ever happened. With instantly steps, he just kept walking up. With some of the men on their guard, didn't raise their guns yet because they want to because they're not sure if they're a threat or not. With then pretty much a man with blonde hair and green eyes says, "It's okay. We're here. We're here to help." With one of them saying, "How do we know that you're actually here not to take away anything and make bio weapons? That you're part of Umbrella?" With instantly one of the group's people, which is actually Alex, saying, "Why would you think people that don't have the insignia of the Umbrella would be part of the umbrella. With some of them thinking, you may be a spy. We don't know. Well, of course, another one says, it is actually a very good point there, Alex, because you may want to be careful on who you trust, which in our case, us. So, I respect that, at least, that some part of paranoia is trying to make them be careful on who they are, who they should trust and who should not. Because, do you not remember what happened? With instantly Alex says, yeah, I remember. Well, of course, he was not happy of what happened, that they were betrayed. But anyways, of course, the other half, like, we're just chuckling, saying, "You chumps really don't know how to do anything, huh? I guess us big dogs have to be." And before he even finished anything, the blonde-haired man just says, "Did you speak out of turn there, Maxwell?" With instantly the now named Maxwell says, "No, sir. Sorry, sir." With him saying, "Good. Now, please, don't talk such a way again. Because right now we are not in our country. We need to show respect and restraint." And he put a lot of emphasis on restraint for him. With basically Maxwell just looking at him and he's like annoyed. With then another person walks out. And basically a man with black hair and red eyes just says, "Really, Leon, you have to learn how to restrain yourself on teaching my students." With Leon, the now named Leon, which y'all know, of course says, "Yes, I do show restraint. And my way of restraint is not breaking his arms for attacking one of my students." With, of course, some people were like kind of sweating, not kind of a bit of fear, because they saw what happened and oh my god, they were surprised by someone that was quirkless beat someone with a powerful quirk. With Izuku saying, "Like I said before, quirks don't matter. Besides, now zombies is whatever people call them, are engineered. Now still have quirks, but more. They're more diligent, they're more agile, and some are more durable. So you have to understand why I have to be strict." With the man just chuckling, saying, "Wow, the legendary Leon Scott Kennedy. I didn't know you were so brutal in your methods." With, of course, Leon just ignoring him. With him just saying, he pretty much just shows him saying, "We are part of the American force. We are here to lend a hand, and I am here to lead." And the person right next to me is by the way, I don't have a name for him, but you guys can come up with a name for him. But anyways, yeah. With pretty much, um, yeah. Anyways, with the people saying, "Okay," and pretty much the leader of the whole group of the army says, "Well, well, well. As it isn't Leon S. Scott Kennedy." With Leon just does a small, like, smirk. And I forgot the name of the general. I think there was a general. I'm not sure, but if there wasn't, then there's a general, okay? You can come up with a name for him. But basically, yes. With basically, Leon says, "I'm here to help, sir." With then him saying, "Where's your little girlfriend, man? Sir, where's your little girlfriend?" With Leon kind of like staring at him, of course. Like, not glaring, just kind of like, not like squinting either. You know what I mean? Not glaring, but not squinting. But I forgot what's the word. But basically says, "She's at home, sir, taking care of our daughter." With people shocked, with him saying, "Who knew the legendary Leon S. Kennedy was already a father?" You're, young people these days, becoming younger and younger after having kids. But anyways, I hope you enjoy everything else and have fun. With pretty much saying, "Lieutenant, follow his orders, and if you do, you'll come out alive. No bites, no marks. You'll be fine." With the lieutenant saying, "But sir, are you?" With the general saying, "Lieutenant, do you understand what's happening right now?" With the lieutenant saying, "Yes, sir." A start of it, with the man pretty much finishing, "A start of an outbreak. If we don't contain it now, it will take away all of India, and we don't want that. So, I recommend you listen to his orders, and we'll come out alive, nice and dandy. No harm, no foul. And we may even not lose as many civilians anymore. And thanks to that woman over there, too." With Leon confusing, "Huh? Who? Which woman?" With basically pretty much him pointing, saying, "Her! The girl with the red jacket. The one helping with the other people that were hurt during the scuffle. With, of course, Leon looking at the direction and instantly shocked him. "Claire?" Of course, Claire heard it. Of course, she wasn't too far, yet not too close, you know? It's like a good distance. You can hear, like, your name, but, like, you're like, huh? And she looks around. And instantly, Leon walks up to her and says, "Claire Redfield, how are you doing?" With Claire saying, "Leon Scott Kennedy. Huh, I haven't seen you since you were with your fiance. And your, daughter? How is she? And how's Sherry, by the way?" With Leon says, "They're doing fine. They're at Japan right now, enjoying themselves." And a bit of a surprise happened after we didn't finish meeting too. With Claire saying, "Oh, do tell, please." Of course, Leon says, "Well, that would be after work, but anyways, I think we should get going. Besides, your assistants would be used to this." With Claire saying, "I would love to, but I just need I'm trying to help people get home safe with healing. I don't want to go through that again. It's just Leon understanding, saying, 'Don't worry, Claire. We understand. That's why we have a group with us.'" With Claire saying, "Okay, I'm in. So, where are we starting?" With Leon saying, "Let's get in first." Instantly, he opens the door, but of course, slowly. With one of them, when of course Maxwell talks and says, "This is gonna be fun." Excuse me. With pretty much, Claire says, I think you and me have the two different versions of fun. Because I don't see any of this as fun or enticing." With the men saying, "We're just killing the undead, which is badass." With her saying, "We're killing used to be people that were sadly unlucky to escape. And you think this is fun? Huh. Of course, now I see why Leon doesn't like you." And of course, the man did not like this comment, but yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna leave it here. Why not? Anyways, take care, y'all. Have a great day, good night, good afternoon, where y'all ever are. Bye!